Okay, so first thing in the morning, I always start my husband's breakfast first because he leaves first. And so he asked for eggs in a basket this morning. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm cutting little squares. If you've never made eggs in a basket, that's what you got to do. You got to cut a basket in the middle of the bread. And then you, depending on how many you're doing, I'm doing two here. And so I'm cutting out two little baskets. And then I'm going to crack the eggs right inside the baskets after I butter the pan. So right now I'm just cracking the eggs into the basket. I didn't salt and pepper it or anything, but you can if you want to. But I'm secretly trying to give my husband less salt. Shh, don't tell him. But then you put the little squares right back on top of the eggs like you see here. And then I start by making my husband's coffee. I always make his coffee first because, like I said, he leaves first. And we are still using instant coffee because we do like the taste of this brand. And I don't know, we're probably not going to get another coffee maker. But you can never say never because, we might. And I'm being a nice wife and I'm giving him the last of the coffee creamer. So I'm just going to use milk for my coffee, as you will see. And then he does like one sugar in his. And then there wasn't very much coffee creamer left, but he still gets that flavor in there. So you're welcome, babe. And then I just top it off with a little bit of milk. Now at this point in the morning, after I have made breakfast for my husband and made his coffee, I make my own coffee and I'm really, really needing it. So let's put it in the microwave. And so I'm realizing now that I need to flip his eggs in a basket and I need to get on that. I did overcook them a little bit. And yeah, he did say, oh, you overcooked the eggs a little bit, babe. And I was like, I know it. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're just plating it up for him. And then we'll set it over on the counter for when he's ready to eat it. And now is when I get to mix together my coffee. I am not a morning person at all. And I can feel like I can't even talk until, I get my first few sips of coffee. And whenever we don't have coffee creamer, I always like to put a little bit of cinnamon in mine. And then I put a little bit of sugar. And I put a little bit of milk so that it still has a flavor. It's really good. I enjoy it that way. Tastes like Christmas in a cup, man. But, yep, we're just going to stir it up. And then I'm going to take my first sip. And it was amazing. It was phenomenal. I actually think I'm going to go make myself another cup of coffee right now. Because I didn't sleep well this night. At all. And after I got a little bit of coffee in me, it's time for me to start with Ashlyn's lunch. We didn't have any fresh fruit today to pack in her actual lunch. I did pack her a banana for snack, so she still is getting a fruit while she's at school. So I'm cutting up some cucumber pieces because it's about the only veggie I can get her to eat. And then she's just getting peanut butter and jelly and some goldfish for lunch today. And when I tell you my kid's a picky eater, I mean she's a picky eater because she likes her sandwiches cut into little triangles. And so that's what I do for her, obviously, because I love her. So you like my little makeshift bento box? We ordered one. It just hasn't gotten here yet. I decided that I was going to switch out the Tupperware container that I put the cucumber in because I didn't think that Ashlyn would open the lid and eat it because she would think it was sour cream and she doesn't like sour cream. So I wanted to make sure that she's seen that there was cucumbers in there. So that is what I did. Next, I fill up Ashlyn's 32-ounce water bottle for school for the day. I got a 32-ounce because Ashlyn, I wanted to make sure that she had enough water to last her throughout the day. And I don't know, the kids' water bottles just don't seem big enough for me, and I really don't want her drinking tap water, but I'm packing my husband's lunch at the same time, obviously. But you know what I did when I got to school and dropped Ashlyn off? I dropped her water bottle and it exploded all over the ground. And they were like, oh, they can fill it inside. I'm like, awesome. Because I didn't want her drinking the tap water. But I also packed her a juice for her lunch. So she's going to have that. And yes, I still water down my kids' juice. I do half water, half juice, even though she's 5, because I don't feel like they need all that sugar. And the only time they get like full on juice is when we go to restaurants. And I'm fine with that. They don't need all that extra sugar and whatnot. Talking like a robot. Can you tell I got no sleep? And we're supposed to pack the kids 2 lunches to have throughout the days. It's Brown Day at school. And Ashlyn, this is the only piece of brown clothing that she owns. But we got matching shoes and it was all right. After we get home from dropping Ashlyn off at school, we go and we let our chickens out. And look at the duck little perched right there. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Sometimes he's sitting on top of the chicken coop. I don't cut my ducks' wings. I let them, they don't leave, you know what I mean? And so I say hi to my babies. I let them out. Look how cute. I love my chickens and my ducks. You did what? You stepped in poop? What, baby? Mommy, wipe your feet like this. Wipe it off your feet in the wet grass. There you go. Good job. All right, let's go get you your water. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love ya.